My major was English education. I'm gonna even rewind it back to high school. High
Go, hit
school,
it, hit it.
you
Yes.
know, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on high school students. Like, you have to decide what you want to be when you grow up because you have to decide what you want to major in, which just helps you decide what college you want to go to. And at that time, I was just like, I just didn't really know. Neither of my parents went to college, and they were just like, go to college and figure it out later. Just go and get your degree and go from there. So right after high school, I decided to go to community college to save money and to kick the can down the road a little bit. Like, okay, I'll buy myself another year to figure out what I wanted to go into. So yeah, I decided, like, I always liked reading and writing. I like all kinds of art, really. Music, if you couldn't tell from my background. So, and I kind of thought the practical thing was to go into teaching. So I was like, I'll major in English and I'll become a teacher. Right out of college, I ended up working for a company that gave out small personal loans, basically. In the call center, they're literally taking calls and helping them fill out applications, helping them take payments and everything. Ended up working my way to the QA department there, which was listening to the calls and grading them. And then ended up becoming a manager for that department. I was just a manager for two people. And in that role, that was when I really started to work with Excel spreadsheets in depth to kind of keep track of the work that needed to be done and all the work that has been done and everything. And that's when I really got into like formulas besides just adding two cells together, like
Right.
building out all these comprehensive trackers. And that put me on the first, like, okay, maybe I should do something more with Excel or like data or something like that.
Right.
Keep the long story short, eventually I left that job, really just got bored with it. I got to a point where my next roll up would be like, I have to wait for my manager to leave. I was like, all right, I don't want to be waiting for like the next guy to retire. I kind of felt like I had got,
right.
hit a
Had to
stop
hit
in
a
my
ceiling.
career development.
Yes. Yes.
So I decided to leave, and I actually ended up working for this coupon website and worked for there for a couple of years. And one of the last things I did was partner with their dev team to automate some of the processes that I was doing. And that was a true light bulb moment for me.
Okay.
I already knew that I really liked working with logical statements in Excel, but then actually seeing the development team, I would be like, hey, I do this, so I need to be able to download a CSV based on this. Is that possible? And to see them do it in like a day, I'm like, whoa, like you that's so cool. I could request something from you and you could like build it from scratch. Like, that's awesome. And after I left that experience, I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to build things that other people could use in their business. So that's when I decided to take the boot camp.